Woo, baby.
Sometimes I go to the movies and I walk away mad. I just wanted to see some boobies, and I wanted
Oh
to
my
see
God,
you
there
mad. Ooh, what can I do? Ooh, what can I do? I can watch some creepy, crappy movie reviews. Creepy, crappy movie reviews.
Howdy folks, Creepy Kentuckian here with you on Thanksgiving Day. Yes, I'm doing one of these on Thanksgiving because it needs to be done. And it's been years since I've done a Creepy's Crappy movie review. So I wanted to do just a real quick one that we've talked about many times on the show throughout the years, and is one of the only Thanksgiving horror films that I can think of, especially from the 80s. And this is from 1980, directed by Nettie Pena. This is Home Sweet Home. And from what I understand, this media VHS tape is quite a collector's item now. After this review, I may hawk it on eBay to said hipster and make quite a bit of money on it. But from what I understand, this is the last official release of this thing. There's a bootleg DVD of it, Home Sweet Home, that's kind of out of print now, worth quite a bit of money too. But anyway, like a lot of rare VHS horror titles, this movie is a complete piece of trash. Like, this movie is fucking boring, horrible, horrendous. But it is a slasher film set on Thanksgiving Day. The funny thing about this film is Jake Seinfeld from Body by Jake. He was the killer in this movie. He was. You can check the back of it out right there. There he is, boys. And I think the whole plot of this film, and it's been a couple years since I've seen it, but I figure since it's Thanksgiving, I'm gonna freaking review it. I'm not going to watch it. I'm just going to talk about it. He escapes from this mental asylum, high on LSD, and they show him like shooting the LSD under his tongue. And oddly enough, like the title sequence, I think, ends with him showing a Home Sweet Home tattoo or something like that, which is bizarre. But okay, then from that point on, there's like the longest credits sequence known to man of him driving in the city. Crazy Jake Seinfeld driving in the city. And, then we fast forward to a family, which, they're kind of a ragtag group of folks, low budget actors, actresses, whatever, at this house. And of course, Body by Jake attacks. Not many good death sequences or anything like that. It's not gory at all. I think that we had Don Edmonds, who's in this movie, on the show years ago. He unfortunately has since passed away. We asked him about this film because it's just one of those curiosities, because you're like, there's a director for this, there's a writer for this, there's a producer for this, and you're watching it, and it's just like, how could they ever, or how could media ever release something this horrible? I mean, it's just boring. There's nothing really going on in it. But yeah, it's pretty much a standard slasher minus the decent kills or gore sequences or anything like that. And there is actually one that I think is hilarious in this movie, where Jake kills somebody by jumping onto the hood of a, like they're looking at their car or something like that, and Jake jumps on the hood of the, he like does a swan dive. Sorry about that, the iPhone cut off there. Always pays to make sure how much space you have left on an iPhone when you're doing a review. Anyway, there's not really a plot in this movie. One of the more memorable characters in the film is actually annoying as shit. I think his name was Mistake, and he dances around with like Kiss style makeup on, playing guitar and just acting like a jackass. And you kind of, are glad to see him die in the film. Anyway, Home Sweet Home is one of the worst slasher films of the 80s, but it was in the 80s, and slasher films in general reigned supreme around that period of time. Now, this was kind of an early one. It was made in 1980, but the VHS tape says 1985, so it was probably one of those films that kind of sat around for a few years, and once that style of film got popular enough, they were like, we can put and this is a cool looking cover art, we can put that out, and there'll be enough dumbasses that'll buy it, or rent it. Basically rent it back then. And Media Home Entertainment's kind of notorious for releasing like really shitty movies with awesome cover art back in the day. But anyway, Home Sweet Home, and you'll notice, like, if you've seen this film before and you watch Eli Roth's Thanksgiving, he does borrow a couple of shots in Thanksgiving from this movie. So there you go, Home Sweet Home, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Creepy Scrappy movie review. I kind of brought it back from the dead, but if you guys want to see more reviews, just let me know. I mean, I'm watching a little bit more stuff right now. I have a little bit more time, so maybe I can do that for you. But I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, and I wish you all the best, and enjoy the turkey, and go out tomorrow or tonight and buy Blu-rays, DVDs, TVs. There's some great deals on TVs right now. And stay safe and stay creepy. See you guys later.